Good morning, angels. This is Jess Markowitz, your Scentsy Independent Director. I was always told that the right question is how you're truly going to grow. And so even though all questions are good because you don't know what you need to know until you ask, right? But if you ask the right questions, you're going to connect to what you need to do in order to grow your business and grow. The information I'm about to share with everyone is very useful for anyone. So you may be doing it already, but it's also a great time to remind yourself the things that you may have done in the past and you aren't doing now, or you just haven't done in a while. So the one thing about this business is that it's everywhere you go. You are a walking business. And so when you're not used to doing that and bringing your business everywhere you go and talking your business to everyone, it is hard to get a habit going. And everybody in the Scentsy world has joined for your reason. Whatever your reason is, whatever your why is, and what you wanted out of this business, there is somebody, if not many people, that had joined for the same purpose. The only thing is you have to decide, are you going to be the person that's going to take advantage of that purpose and utilize the tools that you have with Scentsy in order to make that happen? Nobody's going to tell you that this business is easy, but it is simple if you utilize the tools that the people that are making it happen are using. There's one thing that I want to share with you, and this is the reason that inspired this. When you're leaving your house each day and going out into the public where there's people, because this is a people business, ask yourself this one question. Do I have everything I need to conduct my business? Whether somebody's buying from me, interested in hosting, or deciding whether this business opportunity is for them. So do you have your catalogs and order forms in order to take an order? Do you have maybe some samples on you, testers, mini testers? You don't need the whole bag. You can if you have it, but even like just a couple, one from every category, just throw them in the little tiny side pocket of your purse. So when somebody says, well, what is this, or what kind of scents do you have to offer, you can say, I have a few to give you an example from every category, and put it under their nose. Because we know that Scentsy fragrance, at least, is what sells the product. It sells itself. Now, Volata, you could bring maybe a couple chips of chocolate with you where you want to go, and depending on the person, the conversation, you'll have to conserve it a little bit because once they eat it, it's gone and you don't have any more samples. But you can maybe cut up little tiny discs of chocolate. You could probably get at least 4 samples in there and then put them in little Ziploc bags, just like our samples for the Scentsy fragrance. Oh. Okay, so if you get the same baggies that you use, and then I label it, and then what I do is I staple a business card to it. You could do the same thing with Volata, but it's getting warmer. So maybe get a little Ziploc bag and put a freezer bag in there and stick it in your business tote. Okay? So if somebody really starts talking about it, you can say, well, I have a small little taste, and they can bring it around with you. The product is what sells. The smell, the taste of Volata. So you want them to remember that. Now remember, our senses are what sells the business. Senses create memories, which create loyalty and makes them want to come back to you. As far as Grace Adele, utilizing your product, obviously, having your handbag on you so that you could show them anything that you're going to be able to, the clip-on, have your cell phone in your cell phone thing. So you could show them. If you're going to, instead of maybe using drawing slips, have your notepad and have each person filling out their information on the notepad. But having your product on you, so when you're talking about it, they can relate to it. They can physically see it or taste it or smell it. Because that's what sells our company. Our product is the actual product. It sells itself as long as you're able to show them. So ask yourself, do you have your order forms? your catalogs. Do you have samples of some type? Something to show them when you start talking your company with them, your brand. Do you have host and join brochures on you? You never know if that conversation is going to turn into, well, how did you get started? Or is it easy to do? Or, is this new? I might want to do this. Or earn extra income. What is that about? Bam. Here's a join brochure. Obviously, all the other brands have different ones, so you'll want to have those with you too. So give yourself a goal. How many people am I going to talk to today? So be prepared for that many people. And then I always say add a few, because you never know. You might just have a rockin' day and you just talk to 10 people that day. So if you say, I'm going to talk to 3 people today, make sure you have enough to talk to them about everything that could happen in your business. Hosting and joining, as well as buying, so you'll have your catalogs and your order forms. I'm sorry, my children do not listen to me when I tell them I'm doing a video. Say hi, Allie. This is the beauty about the business is you can have your kids and stay home with them. Hopefully you guys all are okay with the fact that I am a mom and I do run a business, and so I am going to be distracted when I'm trying to train you. Just remember, that's a great example of the blessing of this business is that you could be working and still being home with your children. So what else do we need to bring with our business? I always recommend to bring some type of a kit, like a little box, maybe like a bin, and have your stock with you, like extra catalogs, extra order forms, all the things, supplies. I have thank you stickers, a sheet of thank you stickers. So if I write up an order at Starbucks, I can slap that thank you sticker right on there and treat them just like I would if I wrote an order in their home at a party or at my house. I also bring product with me. So I have warmers and Scentsy bars with me at all times, light bulbs for your Velada warmers and your Scentsy warmers, because people, when they see a Velada or Scentsy consultant, they always go, oh, I wonder if they have any light bulbs on them. And if you do, you can gain a customer. You are a walking business. Your truck, your car, whatever, is an extension of your business. So make sure you have the tools you need to run your business in your car too. So if you run out in your bag, you can go to your car and be like, oh, but I have one in my car. So you're not, another thing is it's going to save your time. Do you really want to have to schedule the time? When do you get off? And when do when am I available just to go drive across town to give them a light bulb? Really? Gas money, time, effort. Yes, it gives you an opportunity to see them again. So if you look at it that way, so for some worst case scenario, you run out of light bulbs or whatever, you still take the effort because the extra customer service is going to be definitely recognized and it's going to pay off. But if you can save everybody's time and have it right there on the spot, it's just a lot more simple. Keeping it simple, remember. And I have bags. I have our little bags that I package up my stuff in, and I have string, purple and green string, red string. I have scissors to coil that string. And so I am conducting my business exactly the same way that I am if I would be packaging their order from my house, because we are a walking business. So have everything you need, because the customer service you give them that day can make or break the opportunity of them sticking with you as a consultant. People pay attention, okay? There's a consultant I have, and she is a perfect example of people pay attention. She joined Scentsy after both of us moved away from where we met each other, and she's in Virginia now, and she told me she was interested in joining, but it just never was the right time. Well, she called me when the time was right from Virginia and said, I noticed the things that you do with your business. Labeling on the inside of the bars. Packaging up the package is always so pretty. Little details like that, it meant a lot to her. So she wanted me as her sponsor because she wanted to learn from me. So that really makes a difference. That was over a year from when the first time I met her. And it stuck in her mind. So little details that you do, people are paying attention. Okay? So every opportunity that you have to run your business, make sure you realize you're representing your business too. You're not only representing Scentsy, you're representing you, the person that says the name underneath. So think about, one, would you tip yourself for the things that you do, the extra customer service that you do, if you do any, which I hope you do? And am I taking every opportunity? Am I giving myself every opportunity that's available? Remember, this business is built off of people. If you are not exposing yourself to people every day, and you're not having everything you need in order to conduct your business and not prepared, you could be missing an opportunity. Because a lot of people, when they're ready to buy, they're ready to buy now. And when you call them later, they may not be interested anymore. They may have spent their money on something else. Another consultant of mine, she told me that she loved that I always had stock. That she could call me up around the corner, be like, hey, I'm around the corner. I need to get some bars. Can I stop by? She knew I had stock. And she told me herself, I know this about myself, Jess. If I can't get what I want right now, I'll go spend my money somewhere else. That's just the way she is. She's an impulse buyer. And she knows that about herself. So if I didn't have stock, she'd go, okay. She probably would just keep calling other consultants until she got what she wanted. And then I would miss out. Think about how you want to conduct your business. How busy do you want to be? Because honestly, this is no joke. You can be as productive as you want to be with your business. You can be producing what you want to be producing. And that's just a fact. There is enough business out there for everybody. I don't care if you live in the smallest town. There is enough business if you're asking, following up, and you're prepared. It's just simple. It's simple. So ask yourself, are you making excuses of why you can't? And are you preparing yourself? And if you're not, ask yourself, what are you scared of? Of success? You're scared that people are going to want to actually buy and you're going to have to put the work in, and of labeling and ordering and delivering. I promise you, it's work. But it's fun. It's fun. You get to go to people's houses and put a smile on their face. You get to wrap up pretty gifts. You make people smile by what you do. Didn't you smile when you got your first order? Think about that. You are Santa Claus. That's what I say, 12 months a year. If you want to be. But ask yourself, what do you want out of this business? And what are you willing to put in? What are you willing, how much time are you willing to put in? And don't even ask yourself, what can you put in? What are you willing to put in? Because if you're productive and you're organizing your time productively, there's enough time. So if you want to continue to find new customers, that opportunity is right in front of your face. If you want to utilize the opportunity to keep your customers and just keep a rolling business that way and not making it bigger and bigger and bigger, you could do that too. But you have to follow up and utilize the business you already have. This business is simple. Our core values are simplicity for a reason, authenticity because our products are amazing and you're amazing, and then generosity. It's about being generous and saying, I'll deliver it to you. Don't you worry about going anywhere. Are people used to that? Customer service, people showing up at your doorstep with deliveries? Not anymore. So be unique and make your business unique. Stop yourself before you leave the house. Am I ready to work my business? If you are, you'll be prepared and you'll take the opportunity. Have a great day.